speaking of respecting your elders, Vince Staples was like, I'm not going to respect my elders. No. I'm going to give you my fucking opinion. Pretty much, he's very entitled to it. He was at an event, and I think with Pitchfork or something. He was on stage. They asked him about the flow. He thought it was trash. No. He thought it could have been better. Pitchfork put this out there. You know, he told Pitchfork, "You guys misconstrued the fuck I was saying. Let me just joke around." Yeah. They corrected it, but then Vince Staples kind of went on just a tweet rant pretty much the whole weekend. Just tweeting back and forth.
The people who replied to him.
People were asking him, because you know a lot of Eminem fans came and was like, fuck this guy, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck are you? Fuck
right,
you,
and he's answering everybody back. Listen, Vince Staples had time today. Okay, we'll just say that.
He had time and he fucking went in.
Right. He said a lot of things in those tweets that made me, which I've actually questioned myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody said, are you going to be ready for these Eminem bars when he comes at you? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, dog, like, he doesn't really care. He's nobody.
He's not, he's not worried about it.
He's not worried about it. But he did make a good point. He's like, this is also coming from somebody that's never battled anybody of true status hip hop wise. Yeah. It's always been, and let's be real, it's always been people that were weak. It's been people like pop stars that couldn't respond back, like a Mariah Carey or somebody like that, or Britney Spears.
Figure.
Right.
Yeah.
Has he ever really, besides the whole Ja Rule and Benzino thing, which I feel like anybody could have probably beat, it just so happened that it was this motherfucker that did it, which, you know, at that time period, Aftermath, Shady, G-Unit fucking destroyed them. It was literally like taking a sledgehammer to an ant. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the firepower that was happening over there, it was just too much way too much firepower. But could this firepower withstand a direct assault on like Rockefeller at the time of their peak? You see what I'm trying to say?
We didn't go that far though with the whole label going at label type shit, or like everyone from that. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Rather just be an artist.
Listen,
going at an artist, and it's like, hey, either it's win or lose, or, you know, live or die. You know what I'm saying? Right. Either this can boost your career, or you can keep it going, or possibly, you know what I'm saying, stay even, or, you know, like just withstand the effect, or are you going to just fall off because you try to go somewhere you shouldn't have?
Right.
I mean, it's a chance you take, and I mean,
I'm saying though, like, for example,
he took that chance.
Jay-Z versus Nas. This is like the battle of the heavyweights.
Fuck yeah.
Right? Who is Eminem's heavyweight battle
that he's had?
Yeah. Everlast.
Benzino.
I'll just say it. Let's be real.
Fucking Britney Spears. Insane Aguilera.
I'll just say it. Let's be real. I mean, just think about it.
I think his not
to say that he can't. Not to say that he can't go toe to toe with anybody. We know that he can. He just really hasn't.
He did the Rap Olympics. I mean, he's battled people.
He's a battle rapper.
Yeah,
that's where he started. That's where he started.
Yeah,
but we haven't seen him do it on such a huge, grand scale. We'll probably never see it
against another artist of, you know. I mean, hell, Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Kim.
Could he go up against like Nas?
To come back on something we spoke on, could he come back on Ritz?
Oh shit. Good God.
We spoke on that.
We did speak on that.
I brought it up and you said, hot, what did you say?
Hot take. Hey, hot take alert.
I'm just saying, it's true.
Well, you know,
it's a test that we made.
I got a lot of respect for Eminem. To me, he's one of my favorite artists of all time. He's like probably in my top 5 of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Has to be there.
Yeah. If not top 5, I got to do this out one day, but if not in my top 5, definitely in my top 10.
Yeah, at least.
You know what I'm saying?
At least top 10.
At least top 10 of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's had shaking moments. Yeah, he isn't as relatable in certain situations.
Exactly.
But he's still one of the illest rappers, spitters of all time.
Spitter, storyteller. I mean, he's done it all.
Right. He's done it all. It's a little wacky, but yeah, he's done it all.
But he's still done it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some of his stories were out there. But some of those were his experiences. Right. You know, like possibly out there.
I'm not mad at Vince Staples either, man, because Vince Staples, if he feels personally that Eminem didn't do that great, I mean, that's his fucking opinion.
He's entitled to it. And at the same time, he's not alone. I know there's other people who feel the same way.
There were a lot of people that felt the same way. I was on Twitter when he was going through all these tweet rants and shit, and I was like, damn, there's a lot of people that really feel like Eminem is trash.
I just feel like some people didn't get the point.
Some people didn't get the point. Some people focused more on...
People thought, oh, he's gonna kill this shit. It's gonna be lyrical. It's gonna be insane. He's gonna go in supersonic mode. He's gonna... It wasn't about that,
right?
But not everyone.
There was a lot of think pieces that came out because when he did this, because a lot of people that were trying to make him the honorary Negro. They had the race Olympics or the race the
Chappelle shit.
The Chappelle shit where they were trying to get rid of Eminem. They're trying to get Eminem and get rid of Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
right. So there was a lot of that going on that happened. And there were people that wrote think pieces that was like, he should not get the honorary Negro badge, which is fine. I get it, but you're still diluting the message that the fact that he went up there and said, fuck all of these fans that support me and Trump because they support Trump. That's a very strong line to do and to alienate a whole crowd of people that buy him as his fans. Yeah. That's strong. He's willing to do that shit for, you know what I'm saying? For the people.
Not many artists would do that.
Hell no.
Because they want their fans. They want
shut the
their
fuck
money.
up and get their money.
They're like, I'm not going to get political because that can separate half my fans from me.
Right.
Eminem said, I'm going to take that stand.
Right.
I'll do it. I'm willing.
Right.
He's fucking had his time for so long. He's made his money. At this point, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, right. and throughout his career, he hasn't gave a fuck.
He's never gave a fuck.
This is just another point in his time where he's like, I'm just still not giving a fuck.
This is why
it was fucking do it.
It was why there was a lot of conservatives that was like, he killed his wife on the song. And I'm like, dog, there's nothing you could fucking bring out about Eminem that everybody doesn't already fucking know.
All right, exactly.
We know Eminem says wild shit. We know that. You can't fucking say this shit. He's been fighting politicians his whole fucking life.
All his fucking life.
His whole career. My bad. Not his whole life, but his whole career.
His whole career, yeah. You're right. But not just politicians, everyone.
When he put out the Slim Shady LP, when that shit came out, there was people at the church. There was fucking politicians. There was all kind of people trying to stop this shit. There was parents. Everybody was trying to get this motherfucker the fuck out of here. He's been doing this shit forever.
They didn't want him.
Yeah.
He's been fighting that shit all his career, like you said, because
there's nothing you can say that'll hurt him. You can't say, he made a song about raping a woman. It's like, dog, he's made like 20 songs. You know what I'm saying?
He's made comments on multiple songs about different
things. Shit. I don't say raping a woman, but
but just crazy shit.
Just crazy wild shit. A lot of it was in the let's be real. A lot of this shit, a lot of shit that he said back then wouldn't fucking fly at all today.
Fuck no,
dog.
That's why he was lucky to be out when he was before social media and groups that were against it. Like, I mean, he struggled. That's the thing. He struggled with a lot of people that were against him and then
religious,
hate groups. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they felt that he was, shaming people, whatever. Right. He was against,
gay people,
all that shit. Yeah,
he did everything. Yeah,
he fought all that shit, and if he would have went through it now with those and with how it is now, shit, he would have fucking. He possibly wouldn't have had the career he has now if he would have came out at this time.
Right.
He would have possibly just got thrown out the way they were trying to at that point, but they just couldn't do it. Now they possibly would be able to if someone would say the things that he said in that time. Now,
a lot of shit that I grew up off of went fly. Now I literally heard DMX talk about the first few rhymes in his song on his album "Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood." He says, "I got blood on my hands because there's no remorse. I got blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse." Okay. This is the shit that I grew up off of. So when people say this shit,
that album.
That's a fucking fantastic album. I'm gonna just be real.
So horrible to say right after that, but I love that.
It's a great album.
DMX.
Okay,
Jesus, you gotta find. It's a great album. It is.
But yeah, man. But shout out to Eminem, man. Listen, y'all, just if you didn't like the flows, you feel like Vince Staples, that's cool. Just remember that the message was the main thing in all this. Focus on the message, not really the lyrics and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't think he brought it, I agree. He didn't because it wasn't about that.
Right.
So get over it. It wasn't.